Hey, what's up? My name's Grant Kanoki. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, and artist, and you're listening to Power 98.5.
Every great song has its own kind of vibe, just like the streets they come from.
Now all that music from across America will go head-to-head
on one stage. Every state and territory will compete live for your votes.
in the biggest televised music event you've ever seen.
America's next great hit
Could come from your hometown.
American Song Contest premieres live March 21st on NBC.
Things are black and white and some ain't clear. Dark days of August, I can feel it in the air. A pack of cigarettes for the first time in years. Burned everyone down just thinking about my She was a songbird raised by wolves. Heart a stormer and a fire and a soul. So free we ran so fast. Everything burned that was in our past.
We've got representing rock and roll from the Pine Tree State, born and raised Maine native, King Kyote with us today. We're going to listen live to his new breakout hit single, Get Out Alive. So without further ado, King Kyote, welcome to the stage. A live on air with Stephen Cuoco on Power 98.5 Satellite Radio.
Hey, Steven, how's it going?
It's a beautiful morning with you, my friend.
I know. I'm in sunny LA.
How are you enjoying it out there?
It's been good. The week leading up to the performance was great, and just chilling now. Kind of relieved, taking a little step back to reflect on the past week and the events.
Well, the great thing of it is we're both Aries. Both of us have a birthday coming up, which is super exciting.
Yeah. I turned 34 on April 5th.
Any big plans?
No. Well, actually, we'll be filming the American Song Contest, so I'll probably be traveling on my birthday, most likely. But
are you permanently in Los Angeles, or where is your home base usually?
No. Oh no, I live in Portland, Maine. Yeah, right on the coast.
Compared to the weather and what it's been like in the last couple years, do you prefer Los Angeles now? Are you thinking about moving there? Where do you stand with that?
My roots are in Maine, and I love living in Maine, and to be able to be there and then adventure out, to do a tour or go, do shows anywhere, like that's my ideal situation. I used to live in New York City for a little stint, and I've spent a lot of time out in California, but Maine's the home state. I don't know, like I kind of came full circle back around. You got to leave to appreciate it, right?
You really do. I will tell you that I'm originally from New Jersey, but I have no desire to live there again.
Yeah, I like New Jersey. The Stone Pony. Yeah, Asbury Park. Yeah.
I was just playing Ghost, your live acoustic, before American Song Contest, which airs 8 p.m. Monday Eastern Time. I know that there was just a show, I believe because of the Oscars or so, it was on Tuesday night. What was life like before TV, before stardom, before this of what you've earned so much is this recognition and understanding of who King Coyote is?
Before this
Yeah.
was, it was just, playing music, playing shows, booking shows. I still do everything on my own as far as that goes, like booking. And I just got a good team back home. I got a good bandmates that are always down to work on projects and play shows. And I got a good team, the studio that I love recording at right up the street from me in Maine. And life before the TV show. Yeah, it was just, grinding, I guess, like just focusing on music and a little bit of surfing whenever there's waves back home.
Did you foresee yourself, King Coyote, to be where you are at today, to have everything together, a new hit track, television, a huge stage in front of millions of people? Is this what you planned out? Did you think it would be like all coming together all at once?
No, I don't think anybody can plan for this. It's like, it just sort of, when it happened, I was really grateful and humbled and honored to represent Maine in the American Song Contest. But you don't plan for it, but you have to be willing to walk down different avenues, when opportunities present themselves. So I was just stoked to have this opportunity come up, and really grateful. I mean, it obviously helps to have your ducks in a row as a musician or a songwriter. And I'm gonna, whether the show came along or not, it's just who I am, and it's what I would be doing anyways. I'm gonna do this the rest of my life, till the day I die. But like, it is, what a rush and what an exciting experience. What a way to put out a new hit song, really.
I watched,
or maybe not a hit song, but we'll see what happens with that.
I think it's a hit song. It's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
In one of your most recent interviews before you started the show, you shared about how this song, Get Out Live, was, shelved. And then you went back into the studio, made some enhancements to it, is why it's where it's at today. Are you still very happy knowing that you kept this quiet, kept the song shelved, and then in that moment, which we're going to get to in a moment, like in a couple minutes, to perform it live on TV? What was going through your head at that time?
Yeah. So as far as just like keeping the song in the vault, this song had a bunch of different, not like faces to it, really. Like the way my band and I perform it live is different than some recordings we made of it. So I was trying to decide if this was the version I wanted, the world to hear or whatever, so it sat in the vault for a couple of years. The guys, I got to give a shout out to the Halo studio and Jonathan Wyman for doing the engineering on it and mixing it. It just sort of happened, right? Like you can't plan for that. It just sort of sat in the vault. And when this opportunity came up, I was able to go back into the studio and we completely retracked the drums. We had an old late 40s or early 50s Rogers kit that just was like dirty and like dark and just like, so like, I don't know, like this had all the dirt in all the right places kind of, and felt like you were on a campfire. So anyways, retract all that stuff and got it to a point where I was like stoked to put it out. And and then to play it live on national TV, that was a rush. It's kind of like it went really quick, and I almost like barely remember the actual performance. But it was, I do remember kind of like taking a deep breath grounding myself and like just thinking in my head, all right, this is your song. Just do what you normally do. But it was definitely a rush up there. And we cut the song down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds for TV, which, like is what it is. You like kind of have to do that. But to fit all the amazing acts into the show. But yeah, it was a rush. I'm just kind of reflecting on it right now.
The song's originally 5 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, like the single version that is available, on streaming and everything. That like kind of takes you more on a ride. It really like kind of like eases in, or like it builds up, to a moment. There is a full band in it and everything, so and then it kind of like lets you down at the end, kind of soft and whatever. But I guess you got to go listen to it if you want to check it out. Go on that ride. But yeah.
All right, you ready to go back in that moment with your live performance of Get Out Live on NBC?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Get Out Live by King Coyote.
I wanna hate, but I know that isn't right. I used to hold you, you were my only light. Life's too short to work to die. At least I know we try. We can all get down the line. Preachers, critics, moms, and death. They said time heals everything. Yeah, I still pine for my lost home. The one that slipped away. Life's too short to work to die. At least I know we try. Life's too short to work to die. At least I know we try. On and on we go, and on you say. Life's too short to work to die. At least I know we try. You always get out. Life's too short to work to die. At least I know we try. Life's too short to work to die. At least I know we try. You could always get out of line.
Al, you've got to admit, you've got to be proud of yourself.
Oh, I'm stoked. Yeah. I can sleep at night with that performance. Like every artist that does the show, or any artist that does anything like in that kind of situation, there's always things to nitpick. But yeah, I can sleep at night.
What would be, before we close out, what would be the most or the best advice that you can give someone to stay very hopeful, to stay very strong, and very, very proactive and diligent in trusting that they're making the right decision within their music career?
Oof. I gotta just go back to, it's the people that you surround yourself with, is probably the most important thing. If you're an artist, singer, songwriter, whatever you're doing in the music industry, it's like, it's not that the industry is so like cutthroat or whatever, but it's, I think it's important to just stay grounded and surround yourself with people that really have your back, and kind of maybe, don't keep it small, keep the crew small, and keep people around that will actually be able to tell you how it is, and tell you when you're not doing well, or tell you when you need to fix something, or give you some positive feedback or critique.
For those that are tuning in, I want to thank everyone for joining us here with King Coyote, live on air with Stephen Cuoco on Power 98.5 Satellite Radio. Before we get to two more questions with you, King Coyote, I want to this is the best, what we have here, what King Coyote is doing, what he's showing us, the way he's just very finite, very clear in his narrative, in his context, in who he is as a man and as a professional. Dive into his world. Head on over to his website, kingcoyote.com, KINGKYOTE.com. Who would you like to give a shout out to?
I got to give a shout out to my parents and my family, Stephen and Martha, and my sister Emily, and shout out to my bandmates and the rest of my friends and family.
And what would be the number one place to go to? Is it TikTok, or is it Instagram? Where would you like everyone to really find out more about who King Coyote is?
Yeah, I use Instagram the most out of all the social apps. I'm learning how to do TikTok.
Wait, I've got to go check this out. Are you doing any dancing yet?
No dances. Not yet, at least.
Your Instagram is king_coyote. What a great show. Thank you for being with us today. This episode will re-air Thursday and Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, and I believe we may even do 6 p.m. You can always find out all things King Coyote. Once again, kingcoyote.com, his Instagram, king_coyote, and tune in live on the iOS Android app. The Power 98.5 satellite radio is on Alexa, Live Radio FM, Streameter, Streama, MyTuner, and many more. Any closing thoughts you want to leave us with today, King Coyote?
No, I think I said it all, but I just want to say thank you, Stephen, for having me on.
You're very welcome. And thank you to our lovely lady, Ms. Summer Sanchez. Thank you for putting this all together. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we're going to close out with Ghosts from your live acoustic performance.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you guys want to hold the line, you're more than welcome to. Thank you again, everyone. We are playing Ghost, live acoustic by King Coyote.
Burning like the sun, even gold fades when the night time comes. Even gold fades when the night time comes. Even gold fades when the night time comes. Even gold fades when the night time comes.
Empowering listeners from the US to the UK. Live on air with Stephen Cuoco.